Team 2, we got ourselves a Mori as a... Oh, I gotta go back and get the Skull Mask. I remember playing Alliance for a portion of Warlords of Draenor, and I remember never being able to get that Skull Mask. I gotta do that now that I'm playing Horde. But I never did for one reason or another. We got a Mori as an Outlaw with Cries Good on. Look at him, very festive with Holy DK. G-Funk gonna be first up. It looks like Embargo is gonna be first competitor. On that team, we also got in the back Team Forest and Mamaka as a marksman. G-Funk getting hit with a sap. As Embargo getting an opener onto the pet. Going in to go for the spikes onto the pet rather than anything. And just trying to build some calm points and get a full kidney shot versus G-Funk. G-Funk with a pet sack immediately. Just trying to reverse some of the damage away. I think Embargo might have Blade Flurry, so he's hitting him as well as the pet. So G-Funk's pet could be in really deadly position. Gonna be G-Funk dropping down the big Kyrian burst, stunned by the pet, and trying to make the most damage happen versus Embargo. Embargo with evasion. Gonna be the gouge as the shackle comes out. Embargo takes minimal damage from the shackle, doing some damage to the pet. Needs to make sure to keep the pressure rolling on G-Funk. That's gonna be yet another kidney shot. G-Funk has a trinket in case things go bad. I don't know if Embargo is playing the big pistol shot build. Definitely a trap waiting for Embargo. Not sure which trap at all though. Could be freezing trap actually. No, because of Kevin Slime. Kevin stole it. Kevin stole the trap. Gonna be G-Funk recovering a bit of health as Embargo gets himself a full flesh cloud back up. So Embargo should be plenty tanky. Quick gouge into a kidney shot onto G-Funk, and G-Funk chooses to trinket out of it. Embargo making sure to get the stab in there, making sure that the spine or the bone spike keeps rolling even if he can't quite reach the hunter. Quick blade rush, and looks like Embargo just trying to create some line of sight. Gotta be that Kyrian burst. Does Embargo have himself maybe a disarm for G-Funk? Definitely needs to hit him with a bone spike again just to make sure some sort of damage is rolling. Instead goes for a blind, I think, just to make sure that G-Funk doesn't go anywhere. And it's going to be a quick gouge just to build calm points. Kidney shot, going to be G-Funk activating a stun as his health dips low. It's kind of just an automatic from the mechanic of Soulbind. Embargo just sees one more pistol shot of G-Funk and it's going to be able to do it. Man, playing against what seems to be more like a ranged class. It is the one who got the ranged abilities on him. Team 4 sleeping in. Immediately got a Feral Frenzy versus Embargo. Going to be advantaged by the Rogue, which I think he is playing the Vanish Legendary, where every time he vanishes, it reduces the cooldown of all his abilities by 20 seconds, which will give Embargo lots more defenses, lots more utility, lots more kidney shots, lots more blinds, and lots more offensives. Gonna be the full Shackles of Malediction, no gouge to stop it. So Team 4 has got a little bit of that shackle damage versus the Rogue. And Embargo might be in trouble. Trinkets out of it, no evasion for a while, no Cloak of Shadows, just has some slows on the TM Forest, and he's just looking to escape. Kidney shot onto the Feral. The Feral chooses not to trinket, just goes for a bark skin. This is a perfect opportunity for Embargo just to get some sort of calm points built up, and then uses calm points into finishes whenever he can. Gouge on TM Forest, trying to grapple away. TM Forest just puts himself in a situation where Embargo just really can't hit him. Cloak of Shadows comes out for the Rogue just to deal with some of the Thorns damage. As Embargo at least able to build common points, he needs to watch out for the trinket from the Feral. Next time Feral trinkets could be actually deadly. Kidney shot, does TM Forest use to trinket? He does. Quick movement to Embargo. Embargo has a Vanish back up, might be able to go for a Vanish Fleshcraft. Vanish, and is trying to channel Fleshcraft while he has a bit of stealth. So he's at least recovering. That's going to be a Fleshcraft for Team Force as well. So the bear form lets him get a bigger shield than before. Picking up the eye, and Embargo should be able to get an open on Team Force. Making sure to hit him with that sap. Going for a bit of that first aid so you can equalize the duel. And Embargo versus Team Force. That's going to be a hell of a match, dude. Outlaw Rogues don't have it easy versus Feral Druids at all. In fact, it's probably one of your worst matchups that I can imagine. Embargo just getting hit with Moonfires back to back. He's trying to make sure there's a bit of that extra range versus Team Forest. He has the acrobatic strikes, so you keep that 8-yard range. And Team Forest, there's no way he's playing. Wait, Team Forest actually is dead! Huh? Wait, Embargo, what'd you do to him? What? Okay, for a second there, I thought actually things were going to be okay. Team Forest had what looked like wall coming up, if not already up. And Embargo just sliced and diced right through him. I don't know what kind of a setup he's got. Does he play the artifact weapon talent? Dreadblades? I don't know what just happened, but the Feral just got sliced up. Embargo's kind of insane. Oh my goodness. Embargo put an embargo on Feral Druids who's like, nope, these are illegal now. Take him out of here. Kreiskin goes in for the big old grippy hand, but Embargo diving into that reset. Not going for the flesh craft or anything. Just building some calm points off the pets. Keeping the Death Knight CC'd. Getting that spike onto the goal, which means the spikes are going to be even better versus Kreisgood. Generate more calm points, which means more finishers, which means being overall more effective. Kreisgood got that Crypt Fever on Embargo. Going to be the evasion for the Rogue. That is going to be the Mages of the Dead casting an Embargo, which is going to do a bit of damage, and Kreisgood got that slow with a Chain of Ice onto the Rogue, looking to get away. But that spike and the damage, the physical damage from Embargo, physical damage is something Death Knights don't really deal well with. Even though they're a play class, a lot of their damage really benefits when they get hit by magical hits, but Embargo is all physical, which is normally a disadvantage for a Rogue. You want to have a little bit of poison and a little bit of bleeds, but as an out rogue, besides Bone Spike, you're all just physical damage, auto attacks and hits. Kreisgood getting sliced and diced, getting chopped up, might have to go for a death pack. IBF getting kind of low, better not get too low. Does get himself a death strike versus Embargo. And it's going to be a blind by the Rogue. Does the DK can't even respond. It's going to be the pet actually getting sliced up as Embargo has to deal with that pet. Beyond some calm points off the pet, stunned by Kreisgood. He's going to try to see if he can walk away, but that killer shot from a mile away from Embargo keeps the DK in place. Chain of Ice trying to slow him down. He's going to be a Blade Rush to hopefully catch up to Kreisgood. Grapple hook in nearby. AMS is up for Kreisgood. Literally nothing that AMS can do. Flesh Cut was up and Embargo can't stop it. He just burned all his mobility just to catch up to Kreisgood earlier. And it's going to be a quick vanish. Maybe Embargo has a Flesh Cut of his own that he could use. He should have a way shorter cooldown on that thing. Got himself a Sippy Cup as well as Roll the Bones. Really good setup buffs for damage. So Embargo could be really deadly unless Kreisgood can get Embargo low with a stun. I think Embargo got himself a really solid go. Building some calm points off the pet, most likely has a stun ready for Kreisgood. Is going to be the first to stun him. Short pet stun Embargo, but being an Orc, he just doesn't sit themselves along at all. And now it's going to be Kreisgood de-arm himself. Going to be the pet sacrifice and a fresh one summon as the Mages of the Dead joins the fight. Embargo could cloak this if he wants to. Just looking to back away from Kreisgood completely. It's going to grapple away. Just looking for the reset. Maybe trying to catch himself a Fleshcraft. And Kreisgood got himself a grippy hand available. Embargo with a cloak as well as evasion. Actually immune to all damage. Kreisgood sacrificed his pet. He just summoned one. But he's having to sacrifice it immediately. Trinket out of the kidney shot. He has nothing left. Embargo could just maybe slice and dice him right through him. Kreisgood, the only thing he's got is maybe he can get himself the Apocalypse damage. Maybe he can get Chain of Ice into Embargo. Battle Master Circuit to give him a bit of Bard health, which could be pretty good. But if Embargo can get you in a stun as your Bard health is about to fall off, that could be real bad. In the shot, Kreisgood just cannot play the game at all. This Rogue isn't letting him. Blinds, saps, just vanishes and disappears. And that's going to be a trinket out of Embargo just to make sure the Death Knight goes down. Well done. Embargo so far is just making out the Rogues look incredible. Amori making sure to go for a Blade Rush to get Embargo out of stealth. Gonna be the cheap shot out of Embargo as he goes in for a vanish. Does get himself cooldown reduction on a lot of spells. Kidney shot Amori triggers out of immediately. Gonna be the kidney shot onto Embargo. And looks like both the Rogues have evasion. At least Embargo definitely has evasion. They're just trying to attack each other as best as they can. Amori is the one behind on health. Evasion for evasion, so they're trying to hit each other. But nothing's happening. Nothing happens. They're just in trouble. There's going to be a flagellation out of Amori. Embargo going in with a kidney shot after that gouge. It looks like Amori is at low enough health. Embargo just trying to end him right here. Does he have enough calm points? And he does. Just slicing and dicing these boys up. Mamaka is the last one left. That's Outlaw Rogue. Just absolutely incredible, dude. The cooldown reduction, you're just getting constant evasions, constant vanishes, constant drone rushes. You're just playing the cooldown build. Getting a shot onto Mamaka as Embargo just trying to get a bit of damn in there. Just continuing to slice and dice through any pets. Actually, just literally auto-attacking Mamaka, trying to just keep this Rogue in place. This Rogue is so mobile, just trying to bind him in place, but he's unable to. Quick scatter, maybe with a freezing trap. Mamaka going in for damage. And is going to try to go for an aim shot, but a quick evasion. How many evasions has Embargo used this duel already? It's 8 minutes. It's using evasion a minute? At least it feels like it. Freezing trap to put him on ice for just a second, but Mamaka is super low on health. Might have to turtle this. That's going to be a quick grapple hook as well as a blade rush. Mamaka can't go anywhere. He can't outrun the Rogue. Yeah, but he's going to have to turtle. Needs to go for a camo and a feint death. Looks like he's unable to. No camo or nothing. Something keeps him in combat. And Embargo just needs one more global. Literally burning a blind just to pull them in place. Just to run right through him. Jesus Christ, Embargo. My guy. Calm down there. Like every 30 seconds, blind advantage of 1.5 minutes a team. Actually shorter than that. It's way too broken for 1-on-1s. It is really good, dude. Not a lot of people know how good Owl Rogue can be in PvP, but in 1v1s, it can literally, it controls the duel. It controls the fight.